Have you started to meet with others in person yet? Maybe you're doing a sales training or you're meeting with a customer for the first time in many months. Do you even remember how to communicate with people in the room with you? I have a very interesting story that I wanted to share with you. About a week or so ago, I hosted my very first in-person meeting in probably 18 months. And I kicked the meeting off and then watched speaker after speaker after speaker come up and speak to both people that were in the room as well as people that were online. It was a hybrid meeting. We had a camera, we had many remote attendees, and probably 10 to 12 folks in the room. And about 3/4 of the way through the meeting, I realized that both myself and every other highly trained professional speaker that had gotten up in the room to speak had just stood in the center of the room talking to the camera. They weren't moving, and certainly I hadn't moved the way that I normally would on stage. We were barely glancing at the folks in the room, making eye contact to make sure that our points were resonating with the audience in the room. We were so used to speaking on camera for months and months that we had essentially forgotten how to communicate with people when we were in the room with them. So do you have any interesting story like that to share? Have you started having your own in-person meetings and something you realized that you had forgotten how to do something that was second nature to you many months ago? Go ahead and share it with me in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you're experiencing if you've had a chance to host in-person meetings. And if you have a meeting coming up, make sure that you remember and start practicing those skills, because it's an entirely different thing to be back in the room with the people that we are talking to. We've been waiting for it for so long. So it's time to start practicing.